Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Foe 999 with 1,641 rating versus Toast with 1,398 rating, and of course, another high rated DB video, but this is going to be a new format video, and we're going to see Foe 999 win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we got Runick, Slumber, Emergency, Extinguish, Runick, Tip, and Slumber. They have Heritage of the Chalice, Ogier, Magius, Imperm, DDR. So we have Infernoble versus Rescue Ace, Runick. So a lot of people didn't even test Runick and stuff after a while because they thought the stuff was going to get hit. But a lot of people thought we were going to get ban lists like before these last few YCSs happened. It's interesting to see them trying it now. I mean, it didn't get hit at all. We all thought Runick was going to get hit on the ban list, and it didn't. They're going to grab Fountain, make him banish a connector. Okay. Activate Fountain, activate Slumber. So Slumber's going to go special summon out Hugin, and then Fountain 1, Hugin 2. Go search Fountain, put back, and then draw. So put back 2. Draws in the Tip plus Flashing Fire, set Emergency, Extinguish, pass. They draw Durendal. Yeah, unfortunately not drawing any Rescue Aces to attempt to play. But if they can draw any off of the Runick cards, then, that'll at least be decent. They're going to go Durendal effect, Chain Tip. Is that in response to the effect? Yeah, definitely, because they're grabbing Freezing. Make them banish a Renaud, but they're going to go search Renaud anyways. Normal summon Ogier, effect, chains Freezing onto that, make them banish Oliver, Museum, and Phoenix Blade. And then Fountain effect to put back and draw 3. So let's see, that draws into Impulse. That's incredible, to be honest. That was the best one that you could have drawn, because now they're going to go summon Renaud effect, chain Impulse. We can summon Fire Attacker. Yeah, I was going to say, this has to be in a Runick deck list. And then they're going to grab back Oliver, Fire Attacker, since a card was added to their hand. We're going to get Fire Attacker to draw in the Ash and Flashing Fire. Discard Emergency. Okay. Then they're going to summon Angelica. Angelica effect to go search. Looks like we're just going to let that go through. Sure. Grab Museum. Museum effect. Pay 12. Go search. And then they're going to grab Almace. So they have Extinguish, Flashing Fire, Ash Blossom. Yeah, that's it. Emergency won't be an interruption, but they can use that to, well, actually, maybe it could be an interruption. If they try to pop one of our cards and we chain Emergency, summon Turbulence, that's an interruption. And then also Emergency could bring out Fire Engine and Fire Engine in the Airlifter for follow-up otherwise. But yeah, they're going to go Almace on Angelica, Angelica effect, banish, tag out, dump Turpin, summon out Captain Roland, and then they're going to go Turpin effect to equip from the graveyard. Sometimes I get confused with this card when I see them activate it, because I'm like, oh, they can't use the effect to special, but it's like, oh yeah, this has also an effect to just equip. What? Well, that's card. If you control a monster, equivalent equip card, special okay, if this card leaves the field, if it's in the graveyard. Okay, yeah, it does not do that. What? I was about to say, you just made me read over Turpin there, Toast. Come on now. Okay, so they Museum summoned it. We can agree with that. Go for Charles, Captain Roland effect to equip. In response to the effect to equip, they're going to chain Flashing Fire, before they can even attempt to pop one. Banish Joyous, Book of Eclipse. And then they're going to go Oliver special by discarding. Oh my gosh, I just realized Magius is broken against Runick's. Yeah, they just banish stuff and then you just go put it back. It's not broken. But the fact that you're not getting decked out is nice. They draw on the Renaud. And then they're going to activate Heritage of the Chalice. Go search Museum. We decided to not Ash Blossom that, even though that is a search and a special. Now they're going to go Ogier effect to equip to the Oliver. What? Okay, so they really thought that Turpin could unequip the special itself. And the opponent was also just fine with that. That's crazy. It just doesn't have that effect. So they just got to use the same Museum effect as special twice. Activate Museum, and then effect pay 12. Go search. This is my first time seeing Toast on the deck. So maybe it's, one of their first times playing it. They're going to go grab YuGiOh. Use those to make a sold now, a sold effect on summon to go search. Now on res, we could extinguish that. It does take the link fodder off field, or we could wait for the effect and we could Ash Blossom it. I also wouldn't hate that. No, okay, we're just going to pop it right away. Okay. So pop that, get rid of it, sure. Then they're going to go DDR, discard Imperm, Chain Emergency, summon out Fire Engine, send Fire Attacker, they summon Angelica, Fire Engine, go summon Airlifter, effect. That's probably going to be grabbing Rescue. Probably, yeah, okay, grabs that. I was going to say, definitely not Emergency. Emergency doesn't really work by itself as you saw turn 1, but now that we have stuff in the graveyard, the rescue's going to be a lot better. We can always link off Airlifter too. We have tons of Runicks, and like this deck is still just like a link up deck. But they're going to Magius effect to equip. They said misclick. Okay, makes sense, because that really wouldn't have done anything, because they need Oliver equipped, because they need a tuner. So Oliver equip. Museum, special summon out Oliver, use those to go up in the Charles again, and now they're going to go Magius effect. DDR is also engrave. Doesn't use Charles effect to pop. Okay, maybe waiting until Hugin's outed. YuGiOh, grab Ogier, destroy, and then go up into Emperor Charles the Great, effect, equip Charles, and then effect to pop. Never mind, they're not using the effect to pop now. They said, never mind, go battle phase, attack Hugin. Hugin effect, return the extra deck. End phase, okay, they will get to attach here, and then they can pop. So they're going to equip YuGiOh, and then one has to be from deck. Yeah, it can't be from grave. So they're going to bring out Oliver from deck, effect the pop. Let's go, they didn't forget it. Pop Fire Engine. Yeah, they have another fountain in their hand too. And they could easily just make Fangs at some point if they really cared to. But you could pop Fountain and then try to stop the other fountain. But then you just lose. Yeah, you probably just end up losing to like any Runick spell. They draw Contain. That's crazy that they've drawn this many Rescue Ace spells and traps. Like, Emergency ×2, Extinguish, Contain. I guess it's not that crazy because they fountain. Yeah, never mind. Rescue, summon back out Impulse. That's pretty good here because, anything on summon? No? Okay. Thinking on summon. They're going to go Captain Rowan effect to equip. Emperor Charles the Great effect to pop. They're going to chain Impulse. They could chain Flashing Fire to special. The opponent could chain to negate the activation and destroy it. We can chain Runick Tip the special. Summon Hugin. Impulse, bring out Hydrant. Hugin, protect from the pop. Yeah, not horrible. We're going to bring out Preventer, and then they pop Preventer. Okay. I guess just wanting to force the pop on whatever they summon. A little hiccup there. But they could have also just left Impulse there, right? Because they could have used the effect to try to just straight up negate that. But I guess they wanted to go through Preventer. So now they're going to go Flashing Fire to special, bring out Hugin. Fountain effect to put back and draw. So that's going to draw Impulse, Runick Slumber. Link off in the Hida. Take Emperor Charles. This card says if a equip card becomes equipped to a monster on the field. That's so crazy. It just works. It just works against the Infernoble deck. Normal summon Ash. And then, so what? They're going to make like Leo next. Oh, Underworld Goddess. Okay. That works. That gets rid of their monster. They're going to get YuGiOh to summon Renaud from hand. Yeah. So YuGiOh summons Gearfried. Summons out Gearfried. Okay. Sure. Then they're gonna go Fountain over Fountain Tip, search Flash and Fire, make them banish Renaud. Can't use Flash and Fire, they used it the special earlier. Yeah, so now they're, well, you know, a little bit of a misplay there. Slumber, make them banish. Then they can go Fountain Effect, put back, and draw. So put back 2, draw Impulse, Flashing Fire, set Contain, Emergency, go set Extinguish from the graveyard. And then we will pass turn. They draw Heritage of the Chalice. No battle phase in this deck. Just as unfortunate. Like, this deck OTK sometimes, but they will go Captain Roland effect to equip, chain Flashing Fire, make him banish 2, banish Connector, Imperm, and then Fountain effect, put back, draw into Destruction. Oh, that Destruction is crazy. Museum, pay 12, chain Destruction, pop, make him banish 4, hit Book of Moon ×2, Eclipse and Fire Flint Lady. So outs the Museum there. Activate Heritage. Go grab Museum back from the graveyard. Yes, this card can grab from deck or grave. This card also has another effect to add itself back. Remember that effect? You know, secret abilities. Activate Museum. Pay 12. And then go search. Grab out Durendal. Alright. Activate Durendal onto the Underworld Goddess. Okay. Durendal, grab out Ricardo. And then summon effect. Try to summon back out from the graveyard. We're going to chain Impulse. Why not just chain this? Why not just chain Underworld Goddess to shut that down? And then they have to, you know, keep going. And then you can Impulse, and then use your traps. May as well have got value out of Underworld Goddess while you could have. And also, they're going to get to bring out Magius. And that's going to be good for them. And we're going to bring out Turbulence over Hydrant. Hydrant is not that hard to force out the traps with. They could just say Battle. But bring out Turbulence there. Summon Renaud. Again, maybe that could have been different. If we Underworld Goddess and then held our Impulse. Because once they go through more cards, then, you know, you can bring out Hydrant, use traps on their cards, and probably just lock down the rest of their plays. But now they're going to go Renaud effect, grab back Gearfried, banish, summon out Gearfried. Okay, sure. That's fine. We have our traps to try to out that. They're going to go Oliver effect to equip. They say okay, so now it can't be targeted. End the main phase, go battle, Gearfried attack Underworld Goddess. They said thinking on the attack here. They're going to go Extinguish, pop Renaud. That's it. Okay. So they're going to take Turbulence. I said it's damage. Step. Perform it. Yeah. I mean, it's not, they're not like redeclaring their attack. The attack is just still going through. You know, if they went like attack Turbulence, effect take Turbulence, then they can't go redeclare on Underworld Goddess. But since they attacked Underworld Goddess originally, so, yep, they're going to go ahead, take the damage. You know, Museum's going to make it gain 500. It's going to gain 500 from its own effect. And then attack. Okay, so just never attacked with the Ricardo for 1,000. Make it sold. And then a sold effect. Is that on summon? I'm not even sure. Okay, so yeah, sold effect on summon 1, Magius 2, go put back Renaud, Joyous, and then Almace. So put those back, draw on the Joyous, and then a sold resolve. So go search, grab out Renaud, okay. And then they maybe have a sold effect to dump, bring out something good, like maybe. Set thinking there. Magius effect to equip. Then they're going to go Joyous effect. Grab back Oliver. Oliver effect. Discard Ogier. Special. And then they're going to go Museum effect. Special summon out the Oliver. And then they're going to go up into Rattan. Then use Rattan plus Oliver. Go into Goki, the Power Lord, Ogre. Set question mark. Isn't it equipped to a sold? Gearfried, obviously. Okay, Ogier effect to equip. Everything is on gear right now. Alright, so it can be stripped by opponent's card effects. Or by card effects in general. My bad, card effects in general. And then it can be stripped by battle because of Magius. So then they're going to pass, draw Freezing. Freezing on Gearfried, make him banish 3. Fountain effect, put back, was it 2? Yeah, put back 2, and then draw. Draw on the Flashing Fire Destruction. Destruction on Ogier, make them banish 4. Flashing Fire on Gearfried, make them banish 2. But then they get Magius effect, and we couldn't pop this because it's unaffected by other card effects. So Magius effect, put back, and then draw 1. So they're going to put back Ogier, Durendal, Almace, draw on the Almace. Emergency, banish, set extinguish, pass. They draw the Durendal, activate Almace, and then Almace effect. That is not what this one is. There we go. Yep, equip Joyous, Joyous effect, grab back Gearfried. There we go. Yep, skip the step. You're fine, you're fine. Summon Gearfried by banishing Durendal. Summon Renaud. Renaud effect, in response, Chain Impulse, sending itself to go special. The opponent could have technically played around that by activating Durendal first to have an equip. Or, you know, just equipping anything from Grave to have an equip to beat that. Yeah, we should have actually thought about that. So now they're going to grab Turpin. We're going to bring out Hydrant. Yeah, so they added Turpin from the deck to the hand. Flashing Fire can't even pop because they only have 1 card right now. Go into Baron. And then Contain on Baron. Chain Baron to stop that. Extinguish. Pop Baron. So just removing the Baron from the play. Thinking there. I don't know what they plan on doing. They said, let me check something real quick. Okay. Normal Turpin. Magius effect to equip. Alright. Battle phase. I don't even know what they... I mean, I'm assuming it's equipped to that. Flashing Fires. Summon out Fangs. And then effects. Add back Fountain. Put back 2. Oh, it's 3? I'll put back 3. Draw 3. Ash, Freezing, Hydrant. And then they're going to continue to beat over. Activate the effect to go pop Museum. Main phase 2. Oliver effect to equip. Ogier effect to equip. And then pass, draw Runick Slumber, normal summon Hydrant, Hydrant effect. And then they're going to search Preventer. Okay. They said, take your time. They took a long time on that. To fast forward, Preventer, banish Airlifter, special summon out, Slumber to special, bring out Hugin, Fountain, put back, draw tip. Oh my gosh, that's game. Yep. Nice. I was going to say, we're going to find a way to out Magius, force them to put back, draw, and then try to just, like, banish their deck again. And, like, try to, like, hit 4 this time and deck them out. I don't know. But now we got Tip, Destruction, Fire Engine, Flashing Fire, Turbulence. Now they got Heritage of the Chalice, Almace, Oliver, Renaud, and Magius. So activate Heritage of the Chalice. So we don't have any hand traps. They're going to go search Ogier. And then Ogier effect. Go dump Gearfried, Almace. Bring out Durendal. Durendal effect. Durendal is going to grab Fire Flint Lady. Destroy. Summon Renaud. Grab back the Gearfried. Go up in the Angelica. Angelica effect to go search for Museum. Summon Gearfried by banishing. So this is summon 4, Ogier effect to equip, activate Museum, pay 12, search Durendal, and then activate Durendal, Angelica, dump Turpin, summon out Captain Roland, and then Turpin effect, equip, effect special. It doesn't do that! Go up in the Emperor Charles, Captain Roland effect, equip, and summon Link, equip, Oliver, discard special, Magius effect, will now put back Turpin, Almace, Durendal, draw on the DD Crow, Museum, summon out Charles, summon Fire Flint Lady, go into a sold effect, grab Renaud, a sold effect, dump. So we have protection from Imperm or Gear, or for monsters. That's kind of funny. But bring out Aqua Dolphin, banish to grab Phoenix Blade. Yeah, Aqua Dolphin, discard Phoenix Blade, look at their hand, they just scoop. Okay. By the way, I've just been told I can't activate Magius effect to shuffle if I have no cards in main deck. Why in game 1? Because main deck was empty. Oh, that's funny. It actually does work like that. I didn't even think about that. It shuffles for cost. What a interaction. Alright. Now, on to the next game. We got Emergency, Ash, Fire Engine, Impulse, Preventer. They got Ogier, Durendal, Gearfried, Evenly, Renaud, Emergency, Summon Hydrant, Send Impulse. No Runicks. Fire Engine, Summon Hydrant, Search Turbulence, Summon Turbulence by banishing, Effect to go Set, Extinguish, Contain, Rescue, and Alert. And then they're going to go Alert Effect, go Search Impulse, Summon Preventer by banishing, go open the Sunlight Wolf, Preventer Effect, summon back out Impulse, Sunlight Wolf, grab out Turbulence. Gonna go up into Apo and pass. Okay. So just, fairly okay play. Not trying to do anything crazy with it. The opponent is gonna go standby phase, main phase, battle. And then end the battle. Okay. They're gonna go evenly. Banish everything but Appaloosa. Appaloosa does put in a lot of work, especially in the main phase 2 technique. They're going to go Durendal, grab Fire Flint Lady, Ogier, effect the dump, Chain Impulse, summon Fire Attacker. They dump Ricardito, banish the special. That summons level 4 or lower. Yup. So they're going to banish, bring out Oliver, and then summon Renaud. No effect of Renaud. They don't want to get hit with draw. Special Fire Flint Lady, go into a Sold, no effect, go up in the Link 3, go up in the Link 4 access code. They said, wait a second, anything on summon? Wait, am I dumb? Do they have anything on summon? Think, in my defense, it's my first day on this deck, you are not locked. Oh, yeah, that's what they were thinking about. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're not locked. So they're going to go banish, pop, summon gear, banish. We are in main phase 2 because of evenly, so it's not game. Equip both, pass. They draw Hydrant, Turbulence, banish to special. Okay, normal Hydrant, Turbulence effect. They could have Hydrant effect first. If they stop it, this can pop, but I guess all you can do is crash them. Okay, so they're going to set Emergency. Okay, and then Hydrant, Search Preventer. Banish for Preventer, special, go open the Hita, Preventer, summon Fire Engine, no Hita effect, just Unicorn, and then access code, gang attack, effect, banish pop Ogier, effect, banish pop Gearfried, effect, banish pop access code, attack. Do they top deck out of this? I mean, I was gonna say, they're just gonna Ash and just beat them. So what was there to think about? So I was reading you guys. But GG's. Alright, that's going to be it for the match. We're going to see if the match was an hour and 5 minutes long. And with all that being said, please send me your new format replays on Discord. And the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.